On this channel, I have talked about some of the worst female characters that I've ever seen in movies and shows. So it's only natural that I talk about some of the female characters that I absolutely love, the ones that I find absolutely amazing and badass. The show did Tracy quite dirty, giving us just a few glimpses of her character and her relationship with Ted. But whatever we got, we saw that Tracy was a funny, charming, beautiful, pure-hearted young woman. It was also implied in the show that she had a tragic backstory, and despite all the tragedies, she remained a good person, which makes Tracy one of the best characters I've ever seen. And the only reason she's low on this list is because we got to see so little of her. In the previous video, I talked about how I absolutely despised the character of Haley. Now, the reason I love Alex's character is because she is the absolute opposite of Haley. While Haley is a dumb wannabe, Alex is an intelligent nerd who, as the show progresses, gets comfortable in her own skin and doesn't try to fit in. And those are some traits that I absolutely admire in people, both in real life as well as on screen. While Sarah Connor in the first film is a damsel in distress, it's Terminator 2 Judgment Day in which she realizes her role in this war against the machines, and instead of running away or blaming the patriarchy for her destiny like she did in Dark Fate, she transforms herself into an absolute beast, both physically as well as mentally and emotionally. She not only protects her son but also the savior of humanity, with her motherhood being her strength and not a weakness. Absolute badass character. I'll give you an anecdote. I want to buy a Range Rover for a reason very similar to that of Kalpana's reason of buying three ambassador cars. Now, in future, when I get my Range Rover and my partner tells me that she's going through a tough time, obviously I would want to help her in every way possible. But selling my Range Rover might not be the first thing on my mind. And it's just hypothetical, but even if I decide to sell my Range Rover, there would be a little bit of hesitation in me. Again, it's all hypothetical, maybe I'll change with time, but as of right now, this is what I believe. Obviously, your first car or your dream car is very special to you, right? So even when Sanjay doesn't even ask her for money, she just tells him that this is the situation. She just sells her first car to give him the money. No one does that.
तुमने कहा था ना तुम जमीन बेचने जा रहे हो, मत बेचो, वो तुम्हारे खानदान की निशानी है। कार फिर ले लेंगे।
That scene not only showed us how much she loved Sanjay, but how pure of a human being she was. And that's established throughout that film. And that scene resonates with me now because of the pure love that she has for the man. Now, for Kalpana, she is more successful than Amir Khan's character. She doesn't even know that he's Sanjay Singhania. She actually thinks that he's quite poor and she still chooses to love him. She still sells her car for him. And she makes Sanjay Singhania realize that it doesn't matter how much money he has, he will never be richer than Kalpana. She is always ambitious towards her goal but never tries to screw anyone over. Except that one time when she makes shit up about her affair, but that was fun. Throughout the film, we see Kalpana helping countless people. So, obviously, Kalpana is my favorite female character of all time. And I, along with my friends, pray that every good person in this world has a mother, sister, wife, daughter, or a friend like Kalpana.